The 2017 World Champion built this Hisuian Typhlosion team that features Manual Sun Tailwind with an Assault Vest Dark Urshifu set. We're going to be seeing how well this team can perform. This is Ryota's Manual Sun team. The idea of the team is to set up for the Choice Specs Typhlosion, which is really good, especially in a best of one setting because of that frisk ability, allowing you to scout for items and have more information about your opponent's potential sets. You have the idea of the Tornadus with the Tailwind and Sunny Day to help power up that Typhlosion and allow for speed advantage. You also have Inity with that Psychic Terrain that can prevent Sucker Punch from affecting the Typhlosion, and Follow Me for redirection, Trick Room to either set up your own Trick Room or reverse opposing Trick Rooms, which is always nice as well. You have Icy Wind, Focus Sash, Flutter Mane because they're always able to survive one hit and be able to help with more speed advantage for the Typhlosion, and the Terra Poison Dark Urshifu with that Assault Vest, which allows it to be pretty tanky because it has pretty solid defenses overall, and it could still hit through Protect that if they want to stall out Trick Room or Tailwind turns. You still have that idea of going through that Protect with its ability and dish out a lot of damage compared to the Water Urshifu that can't really hit hard because you might set up the Sun with this team. And finally, you have the Wellspring Ogerpon, which has the Follow Me redirection in case Inity goes down or for more support against water type Pokemon that just threaten the Typhlosion, and just a naturally good combo, especially into Heatran. If you'd like to check out the details of the team and the creator, they'll be linked in the description down below. All right, we have Chi-Yu, Dondozo with Tatsugiri, Ursaluna, Blood Moon, Dusclops, and Medicham. Is this some sort of skill swap shenanigans? Looks actually pretty cool. Okay. How do I want to perform against this? I think I want to go with Tornadus and the Typhlosion. I think Typhlosion is actually really good into this. Eruption, really powerful, especially with the Sunny Day on Torn. The only problem is the Chi-Yu will probably be faster, which I probably have to be aware of here. And then in the back, I like Dark Urshifu a lot here. Can put on a lot of pressure against Dondozo. Last Pokemon, Ogerpon looks good, but I don't think it's necessary. I really like Flutter Mane because Icy Wind can come out really huge against the Dondozo mode. So I think I'm going to bring it. We'll find out. I don't really like Inity here, and I don't know if they're going to lead Dusclops plus Blood Moon, because if they don't know the Inity set, they could think it's an imprisoned Inity, and then they might not want to even try to like attempt to get Trick 'em up. So I could see the Dondozo, Chi-Yu, and the, I guess I could see Blood Moon, but I think Medicham, but we'll find out, I guess. Oh, we get to see the Medicham. It is going to be Chi-Yu and Medicham coming out lead-wise, as we do lead our Torn and our Typhlosion right off the bat. Now, the fortunate part is here we get to find out it is Choice Specs Chi-Yu and Focus Sash on the Medicham, okay? Which is not too surprising. I do have the Terra Ghost, which is good here. I feel like I just want to get damage. I think damage would be really good. I don't need my Terra on the Urshifu in this matchup. I think I could clean up with endgame Flutter Mane. So I think I'm going to go for a Tailwind immediately and just go straight for the Eruption. This is probably Dark Pulse, I imagine, and Fake Out in the Torn. Although if they think I have Cover Cloak. Wait, is this Trick Room on Medicham? I forget that Medicham gets Trick Room, right? Oh boy. I don't want this being fast Chi-Yu screwing me up. I feel like this would be Skill Swap or Fake Out on the Medicham. I don't know. This could actually be really dangerous now that I think about it. Okay, no Fake Out. Tailwind will come out. I guess they didn't want to risk the Terra Ghost or that Tailwind. Eruption is going to come out. Blow up that Medicham and a good amount of damage to the Chi-Yu. Okay. Let's see. Dark Pulse does come out into the Typhlosion. Pick up the knockout. I am scared. Is this actually the Trick Room? It is. Oh my goodness. It actually is Trick Room. Okay. Not good. Not good. Not good. I didn't bring Inity. Gotta go Dark Urshifu, I suppose. Well, that is not good. I do not have really a good switch here, unfortunately, so I will just go for a Bleak Wind and Sucker Punch, I suppose. I guess I should have just clicked Eruption, Bleak Wind, or Taunt. Sucker Punch goes into Medicham, picks up the knockout. Okay, so I get rid of Medicham. That's actually one of the most offensive threats to my Urshifu, so Definitely will take that. We're going to see a Dark Pulse be fired off and torn. Pick up that knockout, which makes sense. All right. Trick Room Medicham. Forgot that it got access to Trick Room. I should have thought about that a little bit more, but I guess my lead wasn't that good, I guess, in the Trick Room Medicham specifically. I don't know if I had something that super covered that option, unless I let in the Blood Moon Ursaluna. Okay. I'm going for a close combat into the Blood Moon and protecting the Flutter Mane to preserve the Sash. I hope that Chi stays in and just Dark Pulse Hyper Voice double up my Flutter Mane, but we'll see. Because I didn't reveal Booster, they might think I'm Specs. And if that's the case, I could get actually a huge advantage here. So let's see. Okay, no Terra. We will protect our Flutter Mane. Hyper Voice does come out. All right, we have Assault Vest on the Urshifu, which is actually really clutch here. Okay. Ooh, they doubled up the Urshifu, actually. Okay. Nice, no flinch. Huge close combat. Doesn't pick up the knockout in the Ursaluna, but still really good damage. Perfect. Now it's in Sucker Punch range. Gonna be that weakness policy, which is not too surprising. My turns. One more turn Tailwind, lesser Trick Room. Okay, I want to go for a Moonblast in the Chiyu. I want to go for that Sucker Punch into the Ursaluna here. Let's see, this is still a close one. It's still manageable, I guess. Because I've gotten the damage I need in the Ursaluna. The Assault Vest Urshifu coming in handy. I can Moonblast a Chiyu. Don't know if I'll pick up the knockout. Depends on the spread. Ooh, they play aggressive here. No protects. Okay, perfect. So I do get rid of the Blood Moon Ursaluna. Huge strain. The Moonblast, if it doesn't knock out Chi, we'll put it in the Sucker Punch range. So there's something. Oh, they didn't target it. Okay, so they target the Flutter Mane. No flinch. I'm getting really lucky with no Dark Pulse flinch. She survives. Special attack drop's nice, but not the way I guarantee win here. Okay. Is this Clops? Is this Clops? That is Clops, it looks like. Yes. Okay, so this is actually very winnable. They see my Focus Sash. They see my Assault Vest. Clops doesn't get ally switch in this generation, I'm pretty sure, so I should get a free Sucker Punch here. I will go for a Shadow Ball in the Clops, and I will go for a Sucker Punch. Because usually the Dusclops, I imagine, has Brick Break on this team, so I don't know if it has Nightshade. I kind of doubt it. Probably is like the Pain Split Willow set. I get rid of that Chiyu. Oh, we're coming back just by brute forcing this, even after that horrendous turn one. They go for the Wisp into the Urshifu, which I had a feeling. Okay, perfect. All right, beautiful. Because the Flutter Mane Protect was kind of obvious. Like me Sucker Punching the Chiyu and protecting was a bit too obvious. And even then, like if they went for Willow Spin the Flutter Mane to try to get the burn KO, like they need 2 hits, which is not going to happen. Or like they need the burn to KO it immediately, but it doesn't because my Flutter Mane has enough HP. So got a little bit lucky in this game just because I didn't get flinch. I also got the Sucker Punch mind games right. And yeah, now I can just brute force it with Wicked Blow into the Dusclops plus a Moonblast here. Oh, wait, what? They have Shadow Sneak? Does that change anything? Because they didn't Terra here. But then again, I'm assuming it's Terra Dark on the Dusclops to prevent like Tornadus taunts usually. And yeah, I don't think they have enough HP to survive. Okay, cool. So that Shadow Ball was actually really big. If they actually just Shadow Balled, it would have actually been really, really terrifying. Now they can't do anything with their Terra, which is very fortunate here. As I Wicked Blow, pick up the knockout on the Clops. I wonder if it was Terra Ghost Ursaluna then with Shadow Self Shadow Seek proc instead of the Brick Break one. Because I was playing towards the Brick Break one because that's the standard one. Especially with Terra normal plus 2 Hyper Voice is like nothing can really switch into that. But okay, just brute force. The Assault Vest Urshifu was actually incredible there. Just being able to actually tank the attacks from the Chiyu and the Blood Moon Ursaluna under the Beads of Ruin and then firing back. So even though it was a terrible turn 1, somehow I was able to manage and pull it off there. Clefable Rillaboom Chestnut, the Pelipper with Heatran and Grimmsnarl. This is a really weird team, and this is actually going to be a bit hard to break through mainly because Heatran, not fun. Oh boy, there's a lot of problems. This actually is a really cool team. Really hard for me to break through, unfortunately. Okay. How am I going to break through this? Because very, very worried about how I break through rain. Plus, if it wasn't the Heatran, I would just Sunny Day through this team, I'm pretty sure. But because there's a Heatran, it actually is very concerning how I'm going to try to break through. I guess I have Bleak Wind to threaten the Chestnut, so it's not like too bad. The Grim, I can't really deny any specifics here. I guess I could Sunny Day Moonblast, but I don't think that's gonna KO. I think it is probably my best combination, though. And then in the back, I try to do Urshifu plus the Hisuian Typhlosion. I don't really feel like Inity is gonna help too much here. And I mean, I can get rid of terrain, but I don't feel like the damage or the follow me is that worth it. And then I don't think it's really worth bringing my Water Ogerpon against the grasses plus Pelipper. Like, it's good against Heatran, but like Urshifu's also good against Heatran. And I guess I have Terra Water, Terra Blast if I absolutely have to go with that route. So we're gonna see the Chestnut Pelipper. Okay, this is not bad. This is actually not bad. Okay, as I do lead my Torn plus my Flutter Mane. Perfect. I'm gonna go straight for the Sunny. Do I want to taunt here actually, or Sunny Day? Both aren't too bad. Imagine this is Wide Guard. I think I'm gonna Sunny Day here, and just go for a Moonblast. And the Chestnut seems pretty good. I'm gonna go for it here, unless they Terra here immediately, which forces the Terra, which isn't too bad. I also get a free Sunny Day off, which is pretty solid. We are gonna see the Terra come out from the Chestnut. It's gonna be the Terra Steel. I'm usually used to them being like Terra Water, maybe Terra Dragon. Steel is not something. But then again, I guess that's weak to my Typhlosion still. They do go for the Wide Guard, so at least I get something right. But I should have targeted the Pelipper, but it's still all right. You go for a Sunny Day. Even though I don't have the Bleak Wind accuracy anymore, just making sure that I have the Photosynthesis first, which is actually going to do some pretty big damage to the Chestnut. But also, Chestnut can't really do too much right now. Was not expecting Belly Drum. I could have taunted the Chestnut now that I think about it. I was thinking it's an Iron Defense set, which is why I wasn't super concerned about, but okay, looks like I should be concerned about it. I do have Urshifu that can threaten it, so I'm not like so worried, but I do have Focus Sash as well. I think I'm just gonna go for a taunt into the Pelipper slot. And this should just be a protect from my Flutter Mane. Yeah, I'm going to protect Flutter Mane taunt. They're going to retreat Pelipper. This is Clefable? Rillaboom, okay. Get him on for Bleak Wind, but I still think that this is pretty acceptable right here, even if they take the knock on the Torn. If they can knock out the Torn, maybe this is Rock Slide? I'd imagine this has Drain Punch. I'm pretty sure it gets access to Drain Punch. We're going to get a Taunt off and a Rillaboom. A Grassy Glide into the Flutter Mane. Ooh, okay. Seeing a little bit more colors on this team right here. All right. Double Grass. Actually, this is a kind of a threat. The fact that they have double Grassy Glide is actually very concerning here. I'm just gonna go for a double up in a Rillaboom because I kind of need to here. All right, no Grassy Glides actually, so I am able to get a Moonblast off into the Rillaboom, but I missed a Bleak Wind. Okay, the Chestnut I'm not like too concerned about. I'd rather hit the Rillaboom because I think double Grassy Glides are actually more threatening here. I guess I still have Terra Poison though, so I'm like not too concerned. Drain Punch is gonna come out in a Torn. I am able to survive and tank it, which is great. Okay. All right, so I am able to heal Citrus Berry. I think do I live Grassy Glide afterward? That's kind of close. I mean, Grassy Glide power isn't that great, but yeah, that Chestnut, this is such a weird position. Like fighting this Chestnut with the grassy terrain, I guess indeed would have been worth it. I didn't expect it to be Grassy Glide Chestnut. I thought it was just going to be some Iron Defense that like we commonly see, but Pelipper going to come back in. All right. I do want a Sunny Day again, and I think I do want to just go for a Moonblast and a Pelipper. I don't know if they... Oh, they're going to retreat the Pelipper, which is smart on them, which is fine, though. We're gonna see the Clefable come in. I should have taunted actually, but this is still okay because I still get a big sunny day, which means I get the Photosynthesis. And I imagine this is just Drain Punch again into the Torn if they didn't go for the attack into Flutter Mane. Unless this is just no protect on the Chestnut, which is fine by me. Moonblast gonna come out. Really big damage to Clefable, which I appreciate. And Drain Punch gonna come out. But I don't know. I think this is like an okay spot here. Because now I just get a free switch into Typhlosion. And Typhlosion is looking pretty good here because I hope that Typhlosion can live with +6 Grassy Glide, man. I don't know. I don't know these calcs. It's going to be the leftovers Clefable, which is fine. We do have that Focus Sash on our Flutter Mane here. We're going out in our Typhlosion. Okay, Frisk. Gonna go for the Heat Wave and a Moonblast here into the Clefable. Maybe I should double up the Chestnut, but I don't really think it's worth doubling up the Chestnut. This is going to be a super close end game. And I mean really close end game. I need the damage in the Chestnut for sure. We're going to see the switch out, which makes sense. This is going to be back into the Pelipper for the Rain, which I'm okay with. Let's see, because I should be able to knock out the Pelipper here with Moonblast, which is going to be a big one. Okay. Grassy Glide. Yeah, I do survive. Okay, perfect. As long as I had the Heat Waves, I should be good here. So, big Moonblast. That's not Focus Sash Pelipper. So, oh, it actually lives the Heat Wave. Okay. Grassy Terrain, last turn, which is great. I'm just going to go for a Heat Wave, and I really don't feel like the damage in a Chestnut's worth it. So I think I'm just going to go for a Moonblast into the Pelipper. If they protect, it's fine, but they Wide Guard to prevent the chest. Actually, I don't know why they Wide Guarded. Unless they Grassy Glided, I guess, the Flutter Mane? Yeah, they Grassy Glided the Flutter Mane, but the Focus Sash is going to come in handy here. And if that's not Terrain Extender Rillaboom, then I get a free Heat Wave off in a Chestnut the next turn, which is really big. And they don't have Grassy Terrain priority, so Grassy Glide's not going to be effective here. Okay. All right, it's looking pretty good here. It's looking pretty good here, unless... Are you actually the Terrain Extender? If it's Terrain Extender, I think I have to play where the target's going. Okay, yeah, it's not. They would have been insane if it was, but nope, that's not going to be the case. Clefable going to come out. Gonna go for a Heat Wave and a Shadow Ball. Actually, I want to Moonblast a Chestnut. Yeah, I want Moonblast a Chestnut. Oh, wow. The Clefable is not protecting or on the offensive here. All right, so I do get a Moonblast. Let's see if Heat Wave can KO. It's not. It's not the end, but that's not good. A Grassy Glide into the Typhlosion. Picks up the knockout. Okay, is this Moonblast or is this Life Dew or some shenanigan? Okay, it's Life Dew. Okay. All right, I think this is winnable. I think this should still be winnable. I think this is still a win for me, if I'm not mistaken. Because the Assault Vest Terra Poison Urshifu goes crazy here endgame wise. So I go for Terra Poison. I go for Poison Jab. I KO the Clefable. And I think that should seal it up here. We'll find out. They have to follow me, I'm pretty sure. I'm like very confident they have to follow me here with the Clefable, because if I go for Wicked Blow or I double up the Chestnut with Close Combat plus Moonblast, they just auto lose the game. So I think they have to. Otherwise, if they protect Clefable, I just need to hope that the Poison Jab KOs through to protect. Yeah, they do follow me. Perfect. Okay. I get the Moonblast into the Clefable. Doesn't pick up the knockout. Actually, Wicked Blow would have just KO'd, so I didn't even need to go for the Poison Jab. But still solid enough. Get the KO on the Clefable. I still think this is the best play regardless, because... Let's see. Chestnut, we do resist the Drain Punch. We resist the Grassy Glide. It is the Drain Punch coming out. Perfect. And now I'm pretty sure, unless the Chestnut... Did the Chestnut ever reveal Protect? I don't think it ever revealed the last move. If it has Earthquake, we're screwed, but... I go for the close combat into Chestnut. I go for a Moonblast. If close combat and Moonblast doesn't pick up the knockout, like I'm pretty sure whatever remaining attack will. So Moonblast comes a close combat. Actually, no, because they get the Drain Punch recovery. No, but I KO with close combat. Okay, yeah. I know Chestnut's defense is good, but I don't think it was good enough to live the close combat that range. But actually, I probably should have Wicked Blow. I was risking a crit, I guess, with the Drain Punch anyway, but I think Wicked Blow was better. I think I had to risk the crit. I actually think Wicked Blow was better in case the Chestnut somehow magically lived. But if it's max attack, it probably was actually invested in attack and not the defensive ones like the body press calcs like I'm used to with the physically defensive ones. So I guess like I think close combat was still fine there. But if it lived somehow, oh boy, that could have actually been a problematic one. Empoleon, Meowscarada, Charjabug, Chi-Yu, Iron Moth, Fluttermane. This is a battery powered team, all right. How am I approaching this? I want to lead Torn here. The problem is Meowscarada. This is making me think it's Trick Room related. I do like probably Torn plus Fluttermane's really good here. I do like it a lot. In the back, I like my Urshifu quite a bit. Do I like my Typhlosion? It can put in work. Because Heat Wave, there's not really a super big resist, but I think Ogerpon might be better. Although I could definitely see myself going for the Terra with the Urshifu. But I think Ogerpon probably plays safer because I can actually go for Protects. Because I am only bringing Fluttermane with Protect if I don't. And if there is Trick Room involved, and I do get in a position where, oh, Trick Room is up, it's not exactly pretty because I don't know if I can actually make sure I get the guarantee KO on Meowscarada, so I might as well just go for this and see how well it performs. So we're gonna see the lead of Empoleon Fluttermane. Okay, interesting lead. Booster energy Fluttermane. Are you speed or special attack booster? You're a speed booster. Good to know. I kind of just want to go for a Bleak Wind immediately. I'm going to go for a Bleak Wind immediately to put the Fluttermane into Shadow Ball range because they would force a Terra otherwise, and I'll just protect. They're going to protect their Fluttermane, which makes sense, okay? Because they're scouting for a Terra, they're scouting for what I'm doing here, and Empoleon's kind of in the safe position. There's not really much I can do to Empoleon. A Bleak Wind. Unfortunately, I will have to play this. Okay, I missed actually, which is kind of helpful. As long as I don't get that special attack drop, it's good. Icy Wind gonna come out, which is fine. All right. I don't know if I want a Sunny Day. Sunny Day is not bad here, but it does power up their fire types. I think I'd rather just go for a Bleak Wind and a Moonblast. Or do I want a Shadow Ball? I could Shadow Ball. I think I just want to... Actually, no. I think I do just want to throw out the Shadow Ball and the Fluttermane. If they Terra, which is good. They actually go for Icy Wind, which is surprising. Okay. Because I don't think that Icy Wind is going to change the Fluttermane and Empoleon speed tier, which is surprising. But I'll gladly take their Fluttermane because that's the biggest threat to my Urshifu, so I don't have to Terra my Urshifu anymore. That actually just KOs their Fluttermane, so wow, they have like no bulk. Alright. Wouldn't mind if that missed. Bleak Wind does connect with the Empoleon. There might be a Assault Vest Empoleon. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. I went for Flash Cannon though. Okay, if they got rid of my Torn, it would have been a lot scarier, but I'll definitely take that instead. Alright. I'm not too concerned about Empoleon because it can't really touch my Wellspring Ogerpon unless it has Air Slash on this variant specifically. I'm going Ogerpon here because Ogerpon does put on a lot of pressure. We're going to see Iron Moth come out, which is fine. As I bring out my Ogerpon, I'm just going to go for Tailwind and I'm going to Spike his Shield here because I want to scout for what they're going to click. Actually, it's not Speed Boost Iron Moth, so I wonder what the set is. I want to scout for a Terra. Because like Tailwind, Ivy Cudgel, and Iron Moth could be very safe. They go for Protective Iron Moth, which makes a lot of sense here. As I am able to Spike a Shield with my Ogerpon, and let's see what they decide to click afterward. Oh, this could be Sludge Wave, I guess, on the Iron Moth. Maybe that's what they're aiming for. Icy Wind. I'm hoping it actually knocks out my Torn if I survive. Actually, I don't think I am going down to this. This is going to be a bit of a weird spot. Oh no, I do go down, which is actually perfect. Okay. It's a critical hit. I'll take it. Because I get the free switch into my Urshifu, and I get to click Wicked Blow plus a Ivy Cudgel into the Iron Moth slot. And it's not speed boost to Iron Moth, so there's not really anything that they can switch into. So I'll gladly take this. Go for the Wicked Blow, go for the Ivy Cudgel. And I'm hoping this is going to be enough for a KO. And because we're Assault Vest Urshifu, we should easily tank one attack from the Empoleon. So I'm pretty happy about this. No Terras. Wow. Wait, so I get an Ivy Cudgel knockout. Oh, Focus Sash. That explains it. Okay. And here comes a Wicked Blow. So Iron Moth eliminated, and now it's going to come down to the last Pokemon. Icy Wind is fine because I do have the Tailwind advantage, and unless it's Choice Scarf on something in the back, I should be good. I also have some pretty fast Mons out on the field, so I should outspeed everything on their team. Maybe Meowscarada? I don't know the numbers on Meowscarada. It is Meowscarada though, okay? They can't really protect. Kind of a weird spot. Because close combat does threaten a lot here. I don't know if I probably should Terra my Urshifu here. I'm going to Terra my Urshifu. I don't know what Terra and Empoleon is though. But I feel like if they were Fairy, they should have Fairied Terra the last turn. I really want to just double up the Empoleon slot, I think, with Ivy Cudgel plus the close combat. The reason I want to go for this is I'm hoping I can get the KO on the Empoleon here. Because I think if I get rid of Empoleon, I think Urshifu beats the Meowscarada 1v1. I don't know if this is going to be Terra Ghost on the Meowscarada, whether it's Terra Grass or Terra Dark, but Urshifu should wall the Meowscarada. It's just the Empoleon that I got to get rid of now. Oh, they went for Vacuum Wave. And U-turn. Okay. That Choice Band and Meowscarada then? Well, it's locked in a bug type, so that's fine. Wait, is that Scarf or are just my Mons like that? Because I got Icy Winded. Is that Scarf Meowscarada? I feel like it should be, right? Because I have Tailwind up. The Meowscarada doesn't have any speed factors. Am I correct on this? Hold on. I gotta check this. Hold on. Math. Am I -1 or -2 with Ogerpon? I'm -1. So that's 160. Yeah, we should be faster than Meowscarada easily. Okay, that's Choice Scarf Meowscarada, which I was not expecting, but I'll definitely take it. I'm going to Wicked Blow to Meowscarada, and I'm just going to go for a Follow Me. This has to be, right? This has to be Scarf Meowscarada. There's no way you outspeed my Ogerpon in Tailwind if so. If it isn't and I Sucker Punch and they end up Sucker Punching me, well, that's a rip, but I'm pretty sure that this Meowscarada, I mean, it just went down to Wicked Blow because Meowscarada is super frail, and since it didn't have the Dark type anymore, got blown back. I wonder what their Terra was, because their Flutter Mane in Terra turn 1. Their Iron Moth in Terra, the Empoleon in Terra revealed Vacuum Wave, so it was the Assault Vest most likely, and it makes sense because of the Bleak Wind damage. Because I'd imagine Terra Fairy is a very popular Empoleon set. And actually because they doubled up in Urshifu, I guess it didn't matter, but I guess that's not how I envisioned the game to go at all, but it worked out. All right, let's go over to games. In game 1, forgot about Medicham having access to Trick Room, but Assault Vest Dark Urshifu was able to tank the attacks under Trick Room to fire back and get the knockouts I needed. In game 2, was not expecting the Belly Drum Chestnut, as I was expecting Iron Defense, but having solid tools into the matchup like Sunny Day Tornadus, the Terra Poison Urshifu, and Focus Sash Flutter Mane allowed me to tank the Grassy Glides even at +6 and continuing to fire off damage. In game 3, my opponent and I were trading knockouts left and right, but thankfully the Terra Poison Dark Urshifu was enough to clean up the endgame, tanking the attacks from the remaining 2 Pokemon. Overall, Eruption is really strong. We've seen Water Spout before, and it still hits pretty hard, especially under the sun, with that cool option of having multiple different forms of speed control with this team and redirection to support the Typhlosion. And I think a real big MVP was this Dark Urshifu that was able to do so much and tank a lot of hits as well. If you'd like to check out the details of the team and the creator, they'll be linked in the description down below. You can try out the team with the rental code on your screen, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more VGC content as always.